was going crazy. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Hey guys, and welcome to this week of Inform Yoself. I'm Kinsey Adams, and he's underdressed.
And I'm Eric Fisher. This week we'll talk about Elon Musk fighting Putin, Pete Davidson going to space, companies cutting ties with Russia, and our backbone of this news show, our Dead Person of the Week.
Don't change that channel. You're about to
Inform yourself.
It's time to inform yourself. We got the news, pop culture, and dead people too. The weather and more cool stuff. It's time to inform yourself.
But before we get into today's show, let's start with our staff spotlight for the week. This week, it's me. So let's figure out what I want to do with my life. Take it away, me. Hi everyone, I'm Kinsey Adams, and I chose electronic media and broadcast journalism because I've always told everyone in my life that I wanted to be famous, but I never could put my finger on what I wanted to be famous for. And I've always found myself being really creative and having a huge imagination and wanting to get an idea or point across to a large audience. And I feel like the best way to do that is through journalism, media, and maybe creating TVs and movies. My career goals used to be I wanted to be the next Ellen and have my own talk show. But that seems like a pipe dream, and maybe we'll get there one day. But I'll definitely have to start from the bottom. I would like to work for a studio, like a small studio to start off with, maybe being an anchor or behind the scenes. I might even go more towards marketing management for foster care systems or mental health. But there's many different options I want to do, and I might even write movies and TV shows, so who knows.
We're back with a fan favorite segment, our Celebrity Dead Person of the Week. Beloved Sesame Street star Emilio Delgado. Delgado dies at 81 years old in his home in New York.
Delgado was known as Luis Rodriguez and a fix-it-up shop owner. Luis is reported to be the longest-running role for a Mexican-American actor on an American TV series. Delgado noted that this was the first non-stereotypical role that he got to play. Delgado encouraged bringing in Spanish terms into Sesame Street that the producers embraced.
Now, let's take a moment of silence for the man the Latino community has came to know as the Latino Mr. Rogers. As a homage to him bringing Spanish into Sesame Street, we'll do the moment of silence in Spanish this week.
On that note, here's a word from our brand new sponsor of this week's show, Loaf.
Stop. Has this ever happened to you?
Oh boy, I can't wait to eat this bread.
Oh no! What? Oh no! Oh! Why were there so many slices? Well, I sure do have a solution for that. Introducing Loaf.
I don't have a lot of time. They're starting to get on to me, but I have a big secret I need to tell everyone. The parking at Upstate is intentionally bad. They keep building dorms, but no more parking. And you wonder why? Why do they do that? Why would anyone think that would be logical? It's not, but the administration makes money off of it. Every time they get a car off campus, they make money. And you wonder how? How is that possible? It's because they're working with one wheel. You see these people riding around on their one wheels, electric one wheels around campus, zooming, falling off every 5 seconds. Every time one of those one wheels are sold, the administration at App State makes money. So they want more of those to be sold. The more one wheels are on campus, the more money they make. By the year 2027, there will be no more cars on App State's campus, only one wheels. Unless we take a stand. Every time you see a person on a one wheel, shove them off it, take their one wheel, beat it against a brick wall. That is what I do every time I see someone on a one wheel, and I think they get the message. So go out, save the parking lots, destroy the one wheels.
Open up, sharing
I got it.
Wow, well, I guess that was something. Hopefully QAnon Abe is doing all right, and hopefully Loaf still decides to sponsor the show next week. Kenzie, I say we just move on to the next segment, and hopefully the next one goes a bit more like we're expecting to.
Yeah, that caught me off guard too. But you know what they say? That's showbiz, baby.
Okay. Anyway, weather is starting to warm up, and we're finally getting to see what people look like without their mask on. Let's go to our very own Chloe Holland to see what we should be expecting this week with the weather.
Hi everyone, my name is Chloe Holland and I am coming at you today with Boone's daily weather. So we're going to be looking at highs of 51 with lows of 49 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny and you can get out and enjoy that warm, nice weather unless you're like me, who doesn't feel safe going out there because all of those people, all those non-maskers and whatever, they're going to catch the Rona, but I won't. Because I'm sitting indoors with my mask on and wearing my favorite shirt. So y'all can be unsafe and go out there, but I'm gonna stay in here and chill out and not catch the vid. So back to the studio, I guess. And if those
anchors don't have their damn mask on, I swear to...
Okay, I'm joking. Honestly, I don't care about... You can wear it if you want. I don't care. I don't give a...
All right. Well, Chloe hasn't really told us much about the weather this week, so we'll just move on and look at our weather apps on our phones this week. Eric, let's go get this week's show back on track, and let's do some entertainment news.
I couldn't agree more, Kenzie. This week in entertainment news, Elon Musk has added to the fire by challenging Russian President Vladimir Putin to single combat for the stakes of Ukraine, of course. Dmitry Rogozin responded to Musk's tweet saying, "You little devil are still young. Compete with me, weakling. It wouldn't only be a waste of time. Overtake my brother first." Reports say Elon is currently being trained by the Migos for this fight. It's reported they are teaching Musk how, start quote, "hit it with the left, hit it with the right," end quote, and he'll knock that...
No, stop. You are not finishing that lyric.
Okay.
Anyways, we can't finish the lyrics for FCC purposes, so I guess we'll move on to our next story. According to Associated Press, Pete Davidson is the latest celebrity to go into space. Davidson is among 6 passengers on Jeffrey Bezos' next space travel venture. The launch is scheduled for March 23rd, and he will be the 3rd celebrity right after William Shatner and Michael Strahan.
When you really think about it, it makes sense that Davidson is going to space. He is probably the most famous space cadet in America right now. What is really shocking is that no one has offered to take Snoop Dogg or Cheech and Chong yet. Be relaxed, you know.
They would make it so chill. Since we're on the topic of space cadets, let's talk about gas. Gas prices have continued to skyrocket. In the last month, gas prices have gone up around 80 cents per gallon around North Carolina. A lot of people's wallets are being hurt by this spike in gas as we are having to throw in another $15 to $20 to fill up our tanks.
I know, it's killing my wallet right now. I wanted us to do one of those segments on the gas crisis where we get generic B-roll of the gas station sign, followed by a person loading gas up, and then the disgruntled interview with the person getting gas. But we're broke college students. We have to figure out how to pay for the show. So instead of another bland story, we decided to add another sponsor to our show this week.
Shout out to Snickers for deciding to sponsor us after our last ad. What's this? I hear we have a brand new ad for Snickers this week. Well, take it away.
Get your hands off my Snickers.
No, it's my Snickers.
Cut! No, this isn't working at all. I need to see your passion. This isn't just a candy bar. This is your life that's on the line. You need to fight for your candy bar.
Dude, it's a Snickers commercial. Who cares?
No, it has to be perfect. I will not let you drag the name of this multi-billion-dollar global conglomerate company through the mud with your terrible, no good acting.
Okay, we hear you. Sorry.
Hey, Abe.
Hey, John, is that a Snickers?
Don't have my candy bar, Kanave.
John, what the hell?
John is a husk, a corpse. You can call me by my true name now, Judah Mayes.
I'm really loving the commitment, John.
You dare. Go before your daddy.
All hail Judah Mayes! All hail Judah Mayes! All hail Judah Mayes!
You're not you when you're hungry.
Well, we can definitely say that video was captivating. On to our next story. With all the devastating things that are currently happening with Russia and Ukraine, many companies are starting to cut ties with Russia. Multiple companies have halted the sales of their production for more pressure on Russia. Companies including the likes of Netflix, Starbucks, H&M, Little Caesars, Nike, Adidas, and even BlackBerry. Which begs the question, who even still owns a BlackBerry?
I don't know, Kenzie. The last time I saw a BlackBerry phone, I'm pretty sure I was still in elementary school. Anyway, FIFA has decided to disqualify the men's national team from the World Cup and disqualified Russia's team from the European Cup this season. The UK is even going so far as to freeze all of Chelsea FC's assets because it is owned by Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich. This has led to Abramovich to put the club up for sale. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel was interviewed and he was quoted saying, star quote, "The noise is there and of course it is another level of distraction, but still the meeting was the same and the schedule going to the match was the same," end quote. His closing statement was, star quote, "As long as we have enough shirts and a bus to drive to the games, we will be there and we will compete hard," end quote. Then the next day, the UK freezes their bank so they can't even buy gas to go to their away games. It's looking like it's all tumbling down for Chelsea and Abramovich.
Yikes, that sounds rough. All jokes aside, we here at Inform Yoself are all hoping this international matter gets resolved sooner rather than later. Our hearts go out to all the victims that are affected by the decisions of only a few people and encourage everyone to go out and donate if possible. This has been this week's show of Inform Yourself. I'm Kinsey Adams, and he's still underdressed.
Okay, and I'm Eric Fisher. We hope you guys have a wonderful night and thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Every Wednesday, everybody, stay tuned.